Now we're going to be applying the blush with the small end of the blush and bronzer brush, and then we're going to blend the edges with the big end. So I'm going to take my blush and I'm going to just do a couple taps. Again, if you're nervous about too much being on there, then just distribute it off on your mirror. And then we're going to start tapping it in the middle of our contour. We're going to blend it back into the bronzer and then come right here on the apples of our cheeks where we smile. You want to make sure that you avoid putting blush in this triangle of light under your eyes. Get it stamped on first, and then you can go back and forth, brushing just a little bit back and forth. Just make sure you're being very intentional about where you're putting this blush and you're not just like smearing it all over your face. So you just want to tap it on first, blend back and forth just a little, and then if it's too dark, which it is for me, you can go over the whole surface to lighten it. Or if you don't feel like the color is too dark, then you can just angle your brush like this and go along the outside edge, but again, being very intentional to not spread it all over. It's easy, and it just blends right out. This end of this brush is incredible, so make sure you're utilizing it for blending. It blends everything so beautifully. You also want to make sure you keep at least a finger space away from the edge of your eye of brightness. So don't let the blush come up anywhere near there. If you're over the age of 40 like me, you do want to bring your blush up just a little bit, like right on the border of that finger space, because you don't want your blush to sit down too low on your face. It can make you look sunken, which is not what we want when we're over the age of 40. If you have the blend brush and you feel like you want to use this end to blend the edges of your blush because it's smaller, then feel free. I like to do that all the time as well. Okay, so I feel like I went a little bit too far over right here with my blush. No problem. I'm just gonna take my all over highlight color on the small end of my blend brush, or you can use the small end of the blush and bronzer brush. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that brightening right here and just bring that blush back a little bit. This just goes to show how foolproof this makeup is, and you never need to worry about applying it. I don't want you to be afraid of the makeup. See how much better that looks? The blush can be also used as a lip gloss or a lip stain. It's not long wear, but it's fun to add on a pop of color after you've done your makeup.